Hello everybody in Physical Science 106. This is Dr. Bolaños for the third try to get this introductory orientation to our class right. I'm hoping this will work out this time. Third time's a charm. So my apologies for that. So live and learn. We're all learning every day. Alright, so welcome to Physical Science. Hopefully you see our entry page right now. I kind of want to get you acclimated to what's going on over here on Blackboard, on this side over here. So just to kind of jump in, this first area right here is where I expect you're going to go pretty much all the time. The welcome message will eventually go away and be replaced with announcements. So all of the announcements that I send out, there'll be a lot, so I'll apologize in advance, but you will be kept abreast of what's going on. We'll be here. You also can post questions. There's the weekly work, and then of course your grades. So questions, let me go ahead and click this. I put that first and foremost because if you have any questions you need answers to, you can just jump right in. It's a discussion board. Click questions. And whoa, there's already a welcome video. Oh, somebody left me a welcome video maybe. Oh no, I'm sure telling me it's private. You can't view it. Yes, there was my first mistake. So thanks Hannah for finding that. But anyway, Hannah was able to ask a question. Let me go back here. I was able to do a test earlier. So all you would need to do is press create thread. And then you can put up here, I'm going to put test number 3, and then hi everyone. And press submit over here. And voila, here it is up here. So it looks like they were organized here with the most recent on top. So there's how you would post a question. You also have your weekly work. This is probably going to be the single most important place that you're going to need to go every week. I will update this every week, probably on Sunday for the upcoming week. So let's go ahead and enter into week 1. Week 1, there's a lot of things waiting for you. This video here, welcome video, which is what I'm actually working on right now. Version 3, that's version 2, and it's really low volume. You can barely hear it. There's also a first day attendance. You've got to do this today. This is your absolute attendance check-in. I have a lot of people on the waiting list, so if you don't check in today and answer the prompts in the blog, which is over here, this will take you there. So you got to do it by the end of day here. Attendance and introductions. Click it. And then, ooh, some people have go. Oh, all right, it's a cute picture. Anyway, introduce yourself to the class. There's some prompts here, 4 prompts that I want you to do. And it gives you some hints. If you want to do a picture, it tells you to use the 3rd row menus. Bar to insert and embed an image. So let me go ahead and show you how we do this. It looks like a lot of people. All right, we have a lot of good pictures coming up. People are getting it done. All you would have to do is create blog entry. Put your title on here. Bolaños says hi. And then if I wanted to put a picture, here's my 3rd row. This one right here. So right here is important. If you wanted to insert a file, you could. Okay. You could also attach a file down here. This is for general purposes for the future. This is your embed a picture. So if I were to do that, you can go and put the URL in if it was a URL, or you could just browse your computer and figure out what you wanted to do, attach it that way. And then when you're done, just say post entry. Okay. So I'm not going to do that, but that is required today. You've got to get this done today to stay in the class. So here was my post to get everything started. Let's go back to weekly work. So we have the welcome video that I'm doing right now that'll get you acclimated to our Blackboard course, the attendance for today. Then every week you're going to have the reading material, you're going to have some lecture notes, and I'm working on putting some voice on these. So that should hopefully be coming for maybe not this chapter, but the other chapters when we start doing some problem solving. So chapter 1, homework, personal journals, and then quiz. Every chapter is going to have this kind of setup for the most part. What you need to know is I'm all about patterns. So in terms of what's due for you, for homework, you're always going to have some homework questions you have to answer, usually 1. You're going to have a journal, and you're going to have a quiz that you need to submit. So this is how it goes. Homework is due on Friday. Journals are due on Saturday, and the quiz is due on Sunday. So that pattern repeats itself over and over again. The idea is you get the homework done together as a class. We're going to collaborate together to get that done. you're still responsible for that learning, but you should be able to check your own answers against posted answers of your peers. Okay, so if you do that by Friday, you do all your reading, your lecture notes, or do your studying, answer your homework by Friday, then you should be ready to take a test, a quiz on Sunday. So the homework, this is how you get started on it. I have a short video from a couple of years ago. You can watch that. But generally, you're going to have the problem sets clearly listed here. Review questions, discussion questions, problems. Then if you come down here, here is the assigned homework list. This is very, very, very important. You're earning points for your homework, and to earn your points you need to answer your assigned homework. So if I open this up, here's chapter 1, and here are the assignments for the homework. There's review questions, discussion questions, problems, and then there's all the folks left over. So if I am, I'll be somebody different today. If I am, who do I want to be? Davies. Davies is right here. Davies has discussion question number 1. Okay, so they're going to be responsible for that. All right. If I am a student down here like Paulson, I'm a peer evaluator. I'm not going to be answering a question, but I'm going to be checking on one of these discussion, review questions, or problems to check for accuracy and to extend the discussion by, enrich the discussion by maybe adding more to it, creating some examples. So now that I know what I'm assigned to, Davies is discussion question 1, I'm going to come over here to the homework board. This is where you're actually going to post homework. Okay, everything's already up here. Homework 1. Here's the directions yet again, so you can read them. And your points, 4 points for your homework, depending upon the accuracy and thoroughness. So if you don't do a good job, you're not going to be getting all the 4 points. Okay, and for peer evaluations, there was a whole list of folks doing that. Not everyone can. I don't want to see more than 2 peer evaluations per homework question. Okay, we want to make sure that people are looking at all the homework questions and giving some feedback. So make sure you're searching for a homework question that hasn't had more than 1 feedback evaluation before you do it. So let's enter in. Okay. Here are the discussion questions. They get all jumbled up once when people start opening them a little bit, but if we're going to look for discussion question 1, here it is. Okay, I would open it up. I've already typed in the question for you. This is discussion question 1 from your textbook. If I was Davies, I would hit reply, and I would go ahead and type in the answer to this question. Okay, so once I do that, I would press submit, and you'll be able to see it. Then, if I was an evaluator, I could come over here and look for chapter 1. Some of these numbers are going to get bigger. If you notice right here at unread posts, right now it says 1. If I come down here, I could look for zeros. Okay, I've already opened this one in a previous example. But unread post 0 means somebody's probably put an answer in. Then I would select that. There's no answer on this one. But I would read the person's answer and then reply to it by enriching the discussion. Is it accurate? Do they leave something out? Can you expand it a little bit more? Can you give some other examples or discuss it in a different way that's meaningful and enriching to everyone else? These homework problems are what you're going to be quizzed on. So it's important that you not only understand the answers yourself, work them out yourself, but then use this discussion board, homework board, to kind of help you figure things out and make sure you're on the right path. So let's go over here to the syllabus. Okay, this section over here, the syllabus and science project, this is kind of the information that I probably would have passed out if you and I were in class. These are the handouts that I would have given. So quickly, there's a skeletal schedule here that just roughly tells you what chapters we're covering per week. We are doing a science project, and that was the other thing that I would have passed out to you. Science project in this class. It's time consuming, I will admit it, but I think that I got a lot of positive feedback a couple of years ago when I did this, and I truly believe in that. So it's a different way of learning and teaching. So that science project is going to have some Monday due dates here. It has a video component, a planning component, so you're going to have to put some work into there, and you're going to also review. So that's on this calendar. We'll talk more about that later. The detailed weekly schedule is what I would highly recommend you print out. Here it is. Okay, it's color coded, so if you have a color printer, It's going to use a lot of ink. You can do it in black and white too. Today, light green. You've got to sign in. I have several people on the waiting list that want in and who are emailing me, so make sure you check in. Week 1, here we go. It's focusing on chapter 1. Here it is. Here it is. Friday, September 9th is your homework due date. Then it's your journal due date, and then it's your quiz by 11:59 on Sunday. So you'll basically have from 5 o'clock on Friday, when hopefully all the answers of the majority of the answers are gone up. I recommend you wait until you have a chance to look at the answers and check your own answers for the homework. But you see this pattern repeats itself. Homework, journal, quiz. Homework, journal, quiz throughout. The only exception is when we start getting later on in the semester, when we start getting to a Monday due date for the science project, and then your 2 evaluation of peer projects also on a Monday. So print this out. I think this is a good primer. It gives you a lot of details there, and really good stuff. Here's your syllabus. A pretty syllabus on the first page. Hopefully you can find things here. My office hours, there was not room here, but my telephone extension is here, and my email. The assignments, you have an idea of the point breakdown system in a pretty format. Here's our textbook and the information about the authors. Here are the drop deadlines and such, and here is the policies in the classroom. And over here we have the kind of a teal green talking about the main components of the course. Okay, so make sure you read those and understand what's going on. We'll talk more about the science project. There is a science project folder there that you can look at. Basically, this course is at a 550 points, so you can see how it's broken down there. And of course, there's a science project tab you can look at yourself. All right, so I've showed you the homework board already. Let's go look at the journal. I've got to fix this link. I think something is off. Oh, it's working here. Who knew? All right, Journal 1. So the journals are going to be posted. They're posted on your schedule, and you'll know when to do them. Here are the directions. These are private journals that only you and I can see. So I appreciate your candidness and your honesty and your thoughtful replies. I do want you to put, I have a format here where you put each title, put Journal 1, Journal 2, Journal 3. Only don't work ahead. Journal 1 is tied to Chapter 1. Okay? You don't want to go to Journal 3, which might be tied to Chapter 3, when we haven't even talked about Chapter 3 or learned about it. So how you would do this, you would read the prompts. Okay? This is very similar to kind of like you're signing in a bit, you know, your attendance. But you would create journal entry, and you would put Journal 1, and you would answer the prompt. Okay? And hit post entry when you're done. So make sure you're doing that. And then the blog is where this is already linked to the weekly work page, but this is where you're keeping your attendance, first day attendance, and if you need to email someone, you can email. Free tutoring. So this section down here is kind of like getting help with content. Free tutoring is available at Oceanside, at San Alejo, supposedly online too, so go and try that online at Miracosta's tutoring website. Midway through the semester, we're switching to chemistry, my area. Woohoo! So here are the chemistry drop-in tables. Really informal. We have regular 50-minute appointments, basically, 50 with tutors, but for free, one-on-one. But the chem drop-in tables, if you had that one question, or if you wanted to prop down and do your homework, you need some help in chemistry, you could just raise your hand and somebody is there. So we have hours of operations. That's what these are here. If you have any trouble with math, this math anxiety workshop is old. Please disregard it, but the hours of operation, I believe, are still the same for the Math Learning Center. They mirror the library, so they're open when the library is open. So that's free tutoring. Of course, you can come see me. I'm a valuable resource, too. My office hours, since I didn't fit on that pretty syllabus, are here. I am in San Alejo campus. This is where my desk is, my office. I'm here on Tuesday, Thursday afternoons. Okay, I'm teaching Chem 108, so I'm here on this campus. And I'm also at Oceanside on Monday. I'm not teaching that day, but I am around in one of the bio labs. So you can track me down there. Here's all the different ways you can reach me. Email remains to be the quickest way to reach me. I try to respond within 24 hours. On the weekend, give me just a little bit longer, but I will get back to you. And what else? I think that's probably about it. Did I cover everything I need to do? I think so. So please, please, please get on your weekly work, week 1. I'm going to finish this video and put it here and say version 3. Please, 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 first day attendance. You've got to do this blog. Answer these questions. Create a blog entry. Put them up there. It looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that's me. So 13 out of 35. Get up there. Get them going. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And if anything isn't where it should be, or you're having trouble just maneuvering around, or you think maybe I posted something incorrectly, or it's not working out for you, please let me know. I will definitely try to fix it, and I want your experience to be a good one in this class. So I totally look forward to working with you these next 15 weeks, and let me know how I can help you. All right, thank you, and welcome to Physical Science.